welcome to the fifth video of our AWS Cloud and DevOps hands-on implementation series. In today's videos, we are diving deep into the Amazon S3, the simple storage service. This presentation is an overview of Amazon S3, which is a scalable, secure and highly available object storage service. We will cover its key features, benefits and best practices. And we will see one hands-on demos on AWS S3. So, what is Amazon S3? Amazon S3 is a scalable, durable, and secure object storage service. It is used for variety of purpose, including storage, backup, content distribution, and even as the backbone for data lakes. Let's break down some key benefits. First one is scalability. Whether you need to store a few files or petabytes of data, S3 can scale effortlessly. Second one is durability. With 99.999% durability, your data is protected even in the event of hardware failure. Availability. S3 offers 99.99% availability, so your data is accessible when you need it. Fourth one is the security. AWS provides robust security features including encryption and access control. Amazon S3 is widely used across the industries and in fact, according to Gartner 2024 report, it holds a 34% of market share in cloud storage. So, it's no surprise that it's become the go-to for the companies needing reliable storage. We also take hands-on demo shortly where I will walk you through creating S3 bucket and uploading files. But before that, let's understand some of the fundamentals of S3. Also remember S3 key benefits are scalability, durability, availability and security, and use cases are storage, backups, content distribution, data lake. Let's see S3 fundamentals. S3 organizes data into buckets and objects. A bucket is essentially a container that holds your file. It has a globally unique name. Buckets are region specific, but you can access them from anywhere in the world. Now, what about object? These are the files you stored in the bucket, and they can be anything like images, documents, videos, and even logs. And they can be as large as 5 TB. One thing to note, S3 has a flat namespace, meaning there is no folder hierarchy. But don't worry, you can simulate folders by using prefixes in your object name. In few minutes, I will show you how to create a bucket and upload an object and organize your data. So, bucket is a container for object. It has global unique name. Objects are the files and means files, images, videos that we store in the bucket. And objects have flat namespace, means no folder hierarchy. Let's see how to create a bucket in Amazon AWS. Alright, now let's jump into the hands-on demo of Amazon S3. We will start by creating an S3 bucket and then I will show you how to upload the file in it. First of all, create S3 bucket. Logging to your AWS Management Console. Once you log in, navigate to the S3 service from the service menu. S3. Search for S3. Click on the Create button on the S3 dashboard. In the bucket name, choose a unique name for your bucket. Remember, the name must be globally unique. So if someone else already has that bucket name, you will need to pick a different one. So, bucket name, my bucket type is general purpose. Region is Asia Pacific AP South 1. Select the region where you want to store the bucket. It's best to choose a region close to your target audience to minimize the latency. Leave the other options as their default value for now and then click Create Bucket. See, bucket name with the same name already exists. So I will add another number. Create bucket. Failed to create a bucket. Specific bucket name is already taken. Must not contain uppercase. Already exists. Um, Create bucket. Successfully created bucket. Name should be globally unique. Refresh. See, here is the bucket created. Now that we have our bucket, let's upload some file in it. Click on the name of your newly created bucket to open it. Inside the bucket, click on the upload button. This will allow you to select the file you want to upload. You can either drag and drop the file inside the box or click add files to browse your local machines. Drag and drop files and folders you want to upload here. Add file. This is the file name. Once you selected the file, click next to move to the next step. Permission. You can also choose to set the permission for your file, but by default files are private. This is good for security. If you need specific user or roles to access these files, you can set the permission for that role and user. For now, let's leave as it is. Click on the upload. Now your files are uploaded and ready to be accessed via S3. You can view them by clicking on the file inside your bucket. Click on this. See, object overview size is 79 KB type PDF. This is S3 URL, ARN. This is object URL. If we click on enable bucket versioning, means by enabling bucket versioning help you to protect against overwriting or deleting the object. When enabled, multiple variants of object can be stored in the bucket to easily recover from unintended user action and application failure. Means we can recover our file in failures. About storage classes, we will see next. We can download our uploaded file also. From here we can set our permissions. We can create access point from here. We just created an S3 bucket and uploaded files in it. In this demo, we used the default setting, but in future videos, I will show you how to adjust storage classes, set up encryption and configure access control to enhance the security. This is just the beginning. In the next part of the demo, we will explore how to move file between the storage classes using lifecycle policies and how to apply versioning to protect your data. We can upload more files in the one bucket. Let's see, upload, add file. Click upload. Uploading. Succeed. 2 files. We can also upload one folder or create a folder. Inside that folder we can upload our files. That's all about buckets creation. Remember, while deleting bucket, first of all we need to delete the object inside the bucket. Means we have to make bucket empty. Click on delete, type permanently, delete, delete objects, close. Now bucket is empty. Click on the bucket, delete. Now we have to type the name of bucket, delete bucket. There is no bucket. I hope you understand the steps how to create S3 bucket. Do practice. Let's talk about S3 storage classes. S3 offer multiple storage classes to help you to optimize the cost based on how frequently you access your data. Here is a quick review. First, S3 standard. It is for the data that's frequently accessed. It offers high availability, means 99.99%, and fast performance. S3 intelligent tiering. It automatically moves your data between two access tiers based on the usage pattern, saving your money when data becomes infrequent. Third one is the S3 standard IA. It is for infrequently accessed data with lower cost but still high availability. Fourth one is S3 one zone IA. It offers cheaper alternative for data that you don't access often but can live with lower availability. Fifth one is S3 Glacier. It is for long-term archive with the lowest cost but retrieval times in hours. Sixth one is S3 Glacier Deep Archive. It offers even lower cost, great for long-term storage with retrieval time of up to 48 hours. A big cost saving opportunity here is using S3 Standard IA or S3 Glacier for data that you don't need to access frequently. You can save up to 40% on storage costs. We will explore the process of selecting right storage class when uploading files. So there are 6 types of classes: S3 standard, S3 standard IA, S3 intelligent tiering, S3 one zone IA, S3 glacier, S3 glacier deep archive. Now let's talk about security and access control. S3 has powerful tools to protect your data. First one is IAM rule. These are used to grant specific permission to AWS services and user. Identity access management. We will see in upcoming videos about IAM in more detail. Second one is the bucket policies. Bucket policies control who can access your bucket and what action they can perform. ACLs, access control list, can manage the permissions at the object level. Though this is the legacy approach and often not recommended anymore. Fourth one is encryption, can be applied at the object level, server side, or before you upload, client side. You can also choose to use SSE for encrypting your data at rest. Fifth one, VPC endpoints. It ensures your S3 access remain private if you are operating within a virtual private cloud. Lastly, AWS lets you block public access to your bucket, ensuring they can't be exposed accidentally. In fact, 45% of breaches are caused by the misconfigured cloud storage, as reported by IBM in 2023. So always be cautious with the public access. Now S3 versioning. To protect your data from accidental deletion or overwrites, S3 provide versioning. These allow you to keep multiple versions of an object within the same bucket. With versioning enable, you can recover objects if they are accidentally deleted or overwritten. You can recover the object if they are accidentally deleted or overwritten. You can also manage older version using lifecycle policies, which we will discuss next. S3 versioning helps maintain data integrity by storing multiple versions of your bucket in the same bucket. This protects against accidental deletion and overwrites. Now S3 lifecycle policies. Lifecycle policies allow you to automate the movement of object between the storage classes over the time. You can move the object to the cheaper classes as they age. We have seen in S3 storage classes which class is cheaper. Delete objects after certain period, which helps manage the storage cost. For example, you might decide to move object to Glacier after 90 days or delete the object older than year. By doing this, you can reduce the storage cost by up to 70% as shown in the AWS case studies. S3 performance optimization. Performance is a key when dealing with large data. Here are few ways you can optimize S3 transfer. Acceleration uses CloudFront edge location to speed up the uploads. Multiparts upload allow you to upload the large files in parallel, which is especially helpful for files larger than 100 MB. S3 select lets you query specific data from an object using SQL to reduce the amount of data transfer. And don't worry, S3 support thousands of requests per second, so performance won't be an issue even for large scale operation. So for performance optimization, use transfer acceleration, multipart upload and S3 select. Optimize S3 performance from it for data retrieval and transfer. Here are some best practices to ensure your S3 usage is efficient and secure. Always choose the appropriate storage class for your data. Implement versioning and lifecycle policies to manage the data retention and cost. Use strong encryption and access control policies to protect your data. Monitor your S3 usage with CloudWatch and regularly review your security configuration. Following these best practices, you can save you 15 to 25% on cost as recommended by AWS white papers. If you want more detail about S3, you can see the AWS documentation. Type S3, then Amazon AWS documentation. Click getting started with Amazon S3. Here you can see detail about Amazon simple storage service with demos. Here steps are also written. Create your first S3 bucket, about ACL, enable, disable, access control, security, data protection, cost optimization. More details are here. You can refer the documentation. Click on the create bucket, give name. Object ownership, ACL enable, ACL disable. Bucket owner, we will keep it private. Block all the public access. Bucket versioning, disable or enable according to your need. Default encryption is server-side encryption with Amazon S3 managed keys. In advanced setting, keep the other setting by default. Click on create bucket. The specified bucket name is already taken. Create bucket. Bucket is created. Click on the bucket. Upload. Add file. Okay. I uploaded 3 files. Destination details. Bucket versioning is disabled. In permissions, this object has bucket owner permissions. These are the storage classes. We can choose according to your need. Upload. Files are uploaded. Click on the permissions. Edit. About permission, when I teach IAM, I will show you about giving permissions to specific users or role. If then create this simple bucket practice. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Amazon S3. We have covered the fundamental storage classes, security, versioning and more. I hope you understand all the concept about Amazon S3, about its storage classes, bucket versioning, policies, best practices and demos. I have shown you how to create bucket, how to upload the files and about the policies. In the next video, we will exploring IAM, covering users, groups, roles, policies, and I also show you hands-on about MFA demo for extra security. Stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you found this video helpful, see you in the next one. Thank you.